Hello. 2:32 or 14:32. I am open and receptive to all of life. Crown chakra. So what's coming back around is this whole thing about getting everyone else's voices out of your head, right? Not listening to and whether you realize it or not, because maybe you don't actually hear their voices, it's just inside your own head. It's like clearing out, knowing the difference between your inner guidance, your godness, your divineness. Yeah, listening to your inner guidance. And I got that at 2:11, which was 14:11. And it all goes back to trusting in oneself, but trusting the divine that's within you. You've done so much work and you're beginning to realize that. And this is why this is probably coming up again, because this is what you're doing. This is what you're doing. Whether we realize it or not, the things that have been said to us, I'm hearing over the course of our lives from the time we're young, we've carried those things. And that's that little voice in the back of our head. We might not even realize it until we do realize it. That's when I'm hearing the true magic begins. That's when the true change occurs. When you go your own way. Regardless of what anyone says, you know your inner truth and you stand by that. This, I believe, they're telling me, is what Yeshua spoke about. Jesus spoke about. It's that light inside. Jesus, the Spirit, Father, all of that's within us as well. He said that. Listen to him, please. Please go on your own journey and your own inner guidance and stay away from everything you watch and see and read. But go within. The true answers are there. It's all there for the taking. It's all there for the taking. Oh, that's beautiful. It's all there for the taking. Whatever you need is within you. These landed like this. Get out of your fucking head. Get out of your head. Getting rid of all of the fucking bullshit and coming home to yourself. A new person enters your life. You may be that new person for yourself. You've always been there. You've always been there. It's always been there. You're still the one. We're still having fun and you're still the one. Look at that. With your 9 of Cups. 2, 3, the great sadness. But you don't need to worry about that because you have the 9 of Cups. Because you're the Magician, the Ace of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, right? I mean, what the fuck? All them cups. Look, life experience was sticking out. I mean, you've had all this time. Five, 6, and 6 of water still on the bottom. With the 2 of water, with the Emperor. You know, what is this card? Events moving at a fast pace. Delays are over. And it came in reverse. If you're at a standstill, just know it's divinely directed. Ooh, that's a good one. It's divinely directed. Orchestrated, but divinely directed. So God is the director of the play called life. And we're all just players, performers, and portrayers of each light, of each source, of each essence. And then we have our spirit man, which is what we should, always use as our guidance. Because for some reason, your essence, your spirit is in a human, and the soul will go back to itself, right? The light was created and all of this was built in chaos. It was amongst the darkness and chaos. The light was thrown down. Sophia energy. The making of itself from itself. Right? Of itself from itself. 9 of, Pentacles. I wanted to say cups, but this is what you're growing through. And isn't it grand? And the more that you could face yourself, the more that you could face all the things that it's not that you're a bad person. It's not that. It's just things have happened to you that has distorted the way you see yourself, and then the way what's inside you see on the outside. So your inner and outer worlds reflect one another. I want to be your lover, love girl. That's still in reverse. So horrific things have been done to you. You can't change it, but the only thing you can change is how you view yourself and what you can do now. And that's the part of the healing that we must do. I believe that we speak about, right? Because we have so many thoughts and so many things coming in. They're like darts thrown at us. And trapped in illusions of falsehoods that we have adopted upon ourselves. It's not my fault, but why did I take it on as my fault that somebody else wanted to SA me when I was a little baby, when I was a small child, and then kept going and going and going and going and going. It didn't stop. It's been too many times. It's been too many times. It hasn't just been once, twice, thrice. It's been so many times, especially when I was young. And babysitters and somebody always fucking with me, literally fucking with me. Maybe not always inserting, but that happened too at a young age. But I ended up having no self-esteem and felt bad about myself because of what somebody else did to me when I was a child. Well, it's coming out of that. We know it's not my fault. I was a child, right? I can't go back and change it, but I could change. I could begin, and now I'm doing that because I wanted to change. I wanted to be different. So we're in control of ourselves now. All these swords, they're gone. It's left with one now. Michael said, and then there was the Page of Swords. So it's taking back ownership of your own vessel, of your mind. And that's what they don't want you to do. Why is that? Because they feed off of fear. And they don't want you to think for yourself. If you heal yourself, then you don't think for yourself. Then no one will ever put up with the bullshit that's going on, and it won't happen anymore. Illusions will be gone. People will be working for themselves, growing their own food, doing their own shit. You know what I'm saying? And then what gets handed to you? Chapow. It's simple, folks. So take a look at you now. Because you're still standing here. And no one's going to do it for you. No one's going to do it for you. The quote-unquote devil energy keeps you like that. And that's how the world wants you to be, when they know if you move past all that and you get your dark and your light together like these, then you have the whole world and you don't even need anything, because the whole world is yours by default. You're owed that. You're the king, queen, owner, emperor, empress of your own fucking life in earth. When this comes, don't be on the other side of it. Be on the glory to be, right? On the stars. filling cups with flowers, with birth, with growth, with showing people, hey, there is a way to get out from under their thumb, but it's a personal choice. Not everybody wants to do that. Not everybody wants to go live off the land and try to start from scratch in the basics. Not everybody wants to do that. I get that. But then just know years from now where that's going to lead you. Under their thumb. I say break free. Only if you want to. But you can't lay around going, oh my God, they're doing all this to me, when you literally do it to yourself. It's a choice. And I hate talking to people who say, no, we have no choice. I mean, we have to do this. No, you don't. You don't have to. You want to. Just, when you can start taking responsibility for yourself and know what it is, that's when you truly break free from this delusional duality world. I know I don't want to be in this system, but I applied for Social Security disability. I live in low-income housing, so I'm in the system, right? I'm surrounded by people where I just wanted to be out away from everyone. But you know what? I know I can go do different. I can go live out in the street. I choose to live here. I choose to live under this. It's my choice for now. So I don't think anyone does anything to me. I do it to my fucking self because I run my own human. I don't know how anyone would want to sit there and say that they can't do anything, that somebody else runs their own human. I just don't fucking get that. They made me know it. Fucking bullshit. Shut up. That's why you're miserable. They'll call you a narcissist. Because they will never take accountability. It's always everyone else's fault. It's always everyone else's fault. You know what? These fucked up things happened to me as a child, right? I don't know why, but I lived through it. I'm still here. So, okay. Tell me more, give me more if need be, because it's for a reason, because you know what? I believe in the words of Yeshua. I believe in the words of the Bible. I believe in that. So I know anything that comes up against me, I'll get through it if I'm meant to, period. So bring it on. And there will also come a time where you get back tenfold of what was taken. Just read the story of Job, my friends. Welcome back, my friends, to the story that never ends. I want to fucking move along. Come inside. Yeah. There's 7 swords. We got a lot of swords. Cups, these, that, that. But, it all goes back to coming home to yourself and having trust in yourself and trust in the knowledge you gained, because you've seen things from a different side. You can see things differently now. Okay? Your head's all lit up. Right? You're all lit up. You got the staff. You got the knowledge. You're the light in the way. Do that. Namaste. Peace. Mwah. Love you.